Hi, I'm Kara Donatelli, Executive Director of the Sampson Arts Council. Today's local artist spotlight is with Michael Ray. Michael is the art teacher here at Clinton High School, and he's taught here for 17 years. Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the youngest of 4 boys. My father was a Methodist minister, and before that he was a marine biologist. So I moved a lot during my lifetime, over 16 times. I've lived in 3 different states, so,
Wow.
and just everywhere. So it's pretty cool.
And where did you where did you go to school for art to teach?
Initially, I didn't go to school for art. I was a criminal justice major for some strange reason.
Oh,
I don't know why exactly. But then I ended up switching to commercial art. I was at Alamance Community College. And then I had the opportunity to go ahead and go to a university in Alabama. I went to Jacksonville State University in Jacksonville, Alabama. And there I was a pre-med major, but I was an art minor.
Nice.
And then I ran out of money because it's out of state, so I came back home and I finished my commercial art degree. So I have an associate of art and video technology from James Brunt Community College.
Okay.
And then I transferred to East Carolina, and I finished up a Bachelor's of Fine Art with concentration in sculpture and painting there.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, you've been a huge inspiration to many students, so we appreciate all that you've done for our community.
Well, thank you.
And I know that you've done many murals here at the school, so we're going to head out into the gym and around the school today to see all the murals that you've produced.
Yes, ma'am.
So Michael, tell us a little bit about this mural.
This portrait right here was done at the same time as the sculpture in the cafeteria. It was commissioned by the architect for the new school. So she talked to me about this, I think it was well, it was finished 2007, so I'm thinking she talked to me about 2006. I'm not quite sure about all that. But she wanted to have, which I already had the Albert Einstein on the other side,
Right.
which, I mean, it wasn't on the other side at that time, but it was on, she wanted to have like a science side or academic side and then an art side.
Okay.
And so she kind of left it up to me what I would do. And so I decided to do my favorite artist, which is Salvador Dali. And it's what this represents. It doesn't look like it, but I did use some color temperature in here.
Okay.
It's got some cream color in the background a little bit. So when you add the black, it'll make it a cool color. The cream, which is a warm color. Warm colors come forward in space, in visual space. Cool colors go back, so it should add a little bit more depth. I hope that's you can tell that.
Right.
And then I put extreme detail around the eyes and so forth. So Salvador Dali looks at you no matter where you are in this building. So,
He follows you around.
yeah.
So now tell us about this portrait.
This is the very first portrait I ever did for Clinton High School. It was at the old school, not in this building. And I actually painted it for Kathleen Squibb. She was in charge of our technology program at that time. And Albert Einstein is one of my heroes, so I thought I would do something about Albert Einstein, and it kind of mixed both of our areas together. So
Nice.
you see where Albert came from. And it's the same kind of process. The background still has some warms and cools in it, and then I did the extreme highlights with the whites and so forth, but it's mixed media as well. It's one of the earlier efforts. This is the one that inspired the architect to have me to paint the other. So
Nice.
they wanted to have the academic side and the art side. So Albert Einstein was the inspiration for Salvador Dali in a way.
Right. Well, great. So Michael, this piece is more of a sculptural piece. So tell us a little bit how you created it.
First of all, I had to create the model, which the model is at Sunset Avenue, actually. It's behind the front desk at Sunset Avenue. But I took sheets of installation styrofoam, I glued them together, and then I kind of used a Dremel tool, hot wires, whatever I could, sandpaper, and I sculpted it out. Now, when I did sculpt it out, I made sure not to have any of these undercuts in it. Because when you plan, you got to plan to fail too, just in case you mess up, so you have time. So the model doesn't have all this in it.
Okay.
And then once you get the model created, you create a frame and you come back and you pour it with the mold material. But yeah, it took a while. It's a heavy choker. We broke a desk jack to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
Even though the material is called Creostone,
Yeah.
the aggregate is formica instead of like sand or anything like that. So it's much lighter. So it would have been probably a ton
Oh,
before,
wow.
but it weighs about 900 pounds.
Wow.
I also created the logo for Clinton City Schools. Years ago, there was a football coach that liked me to paint a C on the center of the football field. And I kind of got bored with that, and I thought maybe I'd add a horse to it. So I did, and I painted this on the football field. And before the new school was built, the principal asked me, can we use this logo on the center of the basketball court, which they did. But when I came back to school, this logo was everywhere, and now it represents Clinton City Schools. Well, this is my latest work at Clinton High. It's a 15-foot by 10.5-foot mural. I was asked to do something to fill the empty space right there. Initially, they were talking about maybe doing the school logo or something like that, or maybe just a horse. But I decided I want to do something different, something I haven't done before. So I thought about a stampede of horses. So I came up with a drawing, and I showed it to Coach Bell, and he really liked it a lot. So we started on the process. It had some changes along the way, but I'm really happy with it now. Initially, the main horse was much lighter. It wasn't as dark as it was, the lead horse. But Coach Bell was real worried. He was worried he was going to upset me when he called me, but it didn't upset me at all. But he thought maybe the main horse needed to be darker, or maybe all the horses needed to be darker. And I was like, well, the whole purpose of all the horses being different is that we have a diverse population at Clinton High, and I kind of wanted to represent that in a way. So that's the reason all the horses are different. So we compromised, and the main horse is the dark horse leading the way, which is perfect, I think. So it kind of worked out very well. I finished May 18th. I started April 23rd. So I don't know exactly how long that is. I worked a little bit longer on some days and a little bit less on others, but it started off as a drawing, and then I kind of built up on top of that. If you get up close, you can actually tell that, but you can't tell that from a distance. And there's 7 horses. I should bring that up as well, because the first 2 horses, the lead horse is the superintendent. The one beside him on his right side, our left side, is the assistant superintendent, Dr. Batts. And then the other horses are representative of the 5 principals at the 5 schools of Clinton City.
So Michael, thank you for being a part of the Local Artist Spotlight today. We truly appreciate all that you do.
Thank you.